I'm so embarrassed to be a Cardinals fan, flat out. It's the same thing every single year, no matter what the expectations are. We just get blitzed, and the 49ers and the Seahawks literally just took us and spanked the absolute living dog crap out of us. And it's embarrassing to be a Cardinals fan because now we're in an NFC West that is completely loaded, and again, we sit at the bottom. We are nothing in this NFC West right now. We are just worthless. We're useless. We suck. And it's embarrassing. It is flat out embarrassing to rep the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to do it. It's basically a humiliation ritual at this point. But it's embarrassing. And this is taken before the game was even finished. But we're just getting dog walked. 35-10 to the Cardinals is what we were looking at one point. 22-44 against the Seahawks. These are division opponents. These are games you must have, must win. And we're just not getting it done. Jonathan Gannon, 3-12 now in the NFC West. How do you bring him back confidently now? I was team keep Jonathan Gannon. I think you run it back another season. Obviously didn't go the way you wanted it to. But this is back-to-back defensive performances where we have been lackluster. The offense can't get things going still. Drew Petzing, the fact that you are employed, you might as well be a DEI hire. The midget elf that somehow Santa Claus is employing and keeping you in staff. I don't understand. Genuinely don't understand how you have a job. You should be fired right now. Vince McMahon, call him. Fire you! You suck. You are terrible at your job, and you are so incompetent at getting anybody involved. And now that we have a backup quarterback, you want to rip the football? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Why aren't we doing this with the guy you're paying $40 million, who has way more arm talent, who is better at getting out of the pocket, doesn't have to take these hits and die in the pocket behind an offensive line that is practically useless? I don't understand you, Drew. I really don't. And yes, he has physical limitations, but at the same time, you might as well run it and see what happens instead of just being predictable. But hey, Drew Petzing, you do you, dude. You do you. In Brock Purdy's return game, we just got flooded. And as soon as they popped that return in the beginning of the game and took it to the 1-yard line, McCaffrey scored. I knew we were screwed. To be honest with you. Brock Purdy, 3 touchdowns today. Really good game. McCaffrey, really good as always, as you guys see. Here we go. 200 yards, 19-26 for Purdy. 3 touchdowns. Great game. McCaffrey, 13 carries, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. Look good as always. Kittle, 2 touchdowns. One of the best tight ends in the league. One of the best tight ends ever. Love Kittle's game. No matter what, as a Cardinals fan, we'll always have respect for him. Jacoby Brissett, 47 of 57. Crazy. I've never seen Kyler Murray rip it almost 60 times in a game, especially under this regime. Come correct me, please. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But I can't remember the last time. If we just total Jacoby's, I want someone in the comments right now to total Jacoby's pass attempts per game and compare it to Kyler's. Please drop it in the comments and we'll see what happens. But pretty sure Jacoby's going to be killing him. 452 yards. 452 yards is the most by a Cardinals quarterback since 2008. And Kurt Warner. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Donovan Knight, the run game, just continues to stay systematically broken. And if we look at this, if we go ahead and take a look at this, just look at the scoring. This is how useless we were. We put up 12 points in the fourth quarter, and it's practically dead. We put up 10 points in the quarters that matter. And they put up way more. 35. Just sickening. I am so sick to be a Cardinals fan. You do not understand. I'm sure you guys relate and you guys are feeling the same way. But it's just disgusting. And we'll talk about how systematically broken this offense is because the run game continues to struggle, the offensive line continues to struggle, and penalties pile up. We'll talk about penalties and a lot of things in just a second. But let's go ahead and take a look. 5 carries, 24 yards. That was our team's leading rusher. Our team's leading rusher got 5 carries today. Can't remember the last time that happened under Kyler Murray. But hey, I digress. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh my God, I kind of understand. I don't care at this point. I'm just seeing what I see, and we're 1-4 without Kyler Murray. I knew he wasn't the problem. I've been stating that. And a lot of people are just hating. You're hating to hate because you don't like the guy. If you don't like the guy, that's fine. But to sit here and say he is the core issue of this team, you're just an idiot at this point. You are a flat-out geek. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, it is what it is. Like, we just can't run the football. The offensive line sucks, and people are expecting Kyler Murray to be God heaven sent. Like, we need help. The interior line needs help. And if we do, Kyler Murray, what time has looked great. Jacoby, what time looks solid. I don't understand. I think Kyler should have been the quarterback after Dallas. We'll talk about that in a second. Michael Wilson, phenomenal game. Showed a lot more flash than I've given him credit for ever. I'm pretty sure I was saying he was a slot receiver, someone we should put at wide receiver 3, showing that he's capable. 15 receptions, 185 yards. I don't think Marvin Harrison Jr. would have put up a game like this if he was the sole wide receiver 1. Very fascinating. Michael Wilson, hats off to you. Phenomenal game. Killed it, even though it was worthless. 10 receptions for 115 yards for Trey McBride and a touchdown. Hopefully he drank that German beer. I don't know if it happened. Hopefully it did. If it did, you guys let me know in the comments as well. Hopefully that German beer got drank. People from Germany flew out to see Trey McBride, wanted to drink a German beer with them. I hope that happened. Everybody was commenting. A lot of Cardinals players were commenting, so they were aware that this was happening. They were even shown on the Jumbotron, so I hope it happened. And Trey McBride looked jolly all game. He looked pretty happy. He was flopping, even though we were getting blitzed. It's cool to see. So hopefully Trey McBride in good spirits, which it seemed like he was, drank that German beer. Pop off. And then Greg Dortch actually showed up today. I can't remember the last time Greg Dortch actually played a good football game. Someone that I thought was going to break out and just never happened. 6 receptions, 66 yards, and a touchdown. I don't even know, man. I'm just flat out disappointed. And now we really get to talk about some interesting things. And that's Kyler Murray. What do? I think the relationship is irreparable at this point. I don't think there is anything you can do to fix this. I think Kyler Murray is gone. Do I think he's the issue? No. Do I think he's the entire solution? No. I think he's a quarterback you can win with. I think you can win a Super Bowl with him. People ask that question all the time. Is this a guy you think you can win a Super Bowl with? Me? I do. I really do. I think if you correct the offensive line, get him another weapon, yeah, you can win. You can win. Or if Marvin Harrison Jr. elevates, yeah, you can probably win. Just get someone in the slot who's better than Greg Dortch or Zay Jones. Probably going to be able to win some games. Michael Wilson showed he's competent. And Kyler Murray has a little bit of trust with him. I would like to see him take more shots, especially after a game like tonight. I would like to see Jacoby take more shots as well. But Kyler, I just don't see a world where this relationship is even salvageable. I don't think you can even go into 2026 with the question. I think he's gone. I think Kyler is gone. Now, hopefully we don't cut him. Hopefully we trade him. If we want to cut him, I say you keep him at that point. Don't be stupid. Unless you have Ty Simpson in your back pocket. I don't even know if he's going to declare at this point. But if Kyler Murray is not your quarterback and you rock Jacoby Brissett next year, it is going to be so hard for anybody to tune in and take you seriously. I think you need a rookie. I think you need somebody. If you want to take a shot on somebody like a Sam Darnold or a Daniel Jones, one of those kind of caliber players, I don't know who's even available in 2026. I got to do more research on that. We'll post videos as the season goes on and kind of just show you guys what I would like for quarterback. But I just don't think Kyler... I think there's zero chance he even returns. That's unfortunate, but I just don't see a way this relationship is mendable. I just don't. And Jacoby, it's crazy. And it kind of sickens me in a way because it just shows how culty this fan base is. Either you're so pro-Kyler or you're just anti-Kyler that you just refuse to see the flaws in the offense systematically. And it's frustrating. It is so frustrating. Yes, I know engagement is just absolutely crap on Kyler. I know that's what you have to do. That's how you make it, and it's frustrating. I just can't see past the fact that we are so culty now. It is a 50-50 split. If Jacoby could play the worst game ever, and as long as it was close, it doesn't matter. And we're getting blown out, and people still really don't care. Oh, the season's over anyways. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Why are we so anti-Kyler Murray? And why are we so just, no matter what Jacoby does, he's God sent? I don't understand. He didn't play a good game. He hasn't really played a good game for back-to-back games. And we're just sitting here praising the man. We're praising the man. And he played good against the Colts, and the Colts threw the Cowboys. Like, he played 3 good games. But, like, we're going to sit here and act like just because he put up 450 yards, today was a good game. We weren't capitalizing. We had 17 penalties today. 17 penalties. And if I pull up the chart, let me go ahead and see if I can find it real quick. If I can pull up this chart and show you guys just how bad the stats were. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. Let me show you guys just how bad the stats were. It looks like we would have blitzed them today. It looks like we would have killed the 49ers. Not almost. 208 more yards. Passing game, killed them. Could not run the football to save our life. That has been consistent through the season. With James Conner down, we couldn't even run it with James Conner in. But look at the stats. We're averaging 1.1 more yards per play. Time of possession, dominated them by 11 minutes. This is a game you should have won. We're at the goal line. We're getting penalties. We're committing stupid stuff. And we're not scoring. We're fumbling. Elijah Higgins fumbled on the goal line. It threw picks. Like, it's just a terrible game. Terrible, terrible game. Punted both 3 times. 3rd down. 6 of 14. That's enough to win, in my opinion. More first downs than them. Look at this. How do you lose? Well, because we're the Cardinals, of course. That's how you lose. We're terrible. We're terrible. But Michael Wilson, I got to give you props. I did not given you enough credit as a receiver over my YouTube tenure. Today proved that you can be a competent wide receiver too. That's my bad. That is 100% my bad. I would like to see this more consistent, but today was the flash. You put up almost 200 yards and 15 catches. I don't think Marvin Harrison Jr. would have done that today, and I've been calling him a superstar. So Michael Wilson, absolutely shout out to you. You balled, you killed it, had a phenomenal game. You were dominating. And obviously it was in an effort that didn't get us to the result we wanted, and we lost and got blitzed. But Michael Wilson, I have to admit, killed it today. I would like to see him in a bigger role for the rest of the season. Marvin Harrison Jr., maybe he misses next game. Keep targeting Michael Wilson crazy. I want to see if he can continue this up. If he can, I am retracting my statement of him being a wide receiver in the slot in a wide receiver 3. Now, Jonathan Gannon, buddy. How do you bring him and his regime back? Nick Rallis is the only one, in my opinion, who even has a chance of getting brought back. Not, I wouldn't say he has a chance. I'm just going from my perspective and how I see it. I was calling for Cliff Kingsbury's job and was saying he needed to be fired, and we're terrible at making decisions. But Jonathan Gannon, you've had every opportunity to right this ship. After pushing Amari, you had to win. That is the only way I saw fit to even save your job. I heard reports, I don't know if it's Benjamin Albright, saying that Jonathan Gannon's job is basically safe and he's going to be back and there's no way he's fired and Kyler Murray's going to be gone. But after what I'm watching, as a defensive-minded head coach in back-to-back NFC West games, if you bring Jonathan Gannon back, I think you're just idiotic. And Michael Bidwell, I need you to make the right decision here. I need you to make sure Drew Petzing is not in the building. I need you to make sure that Jonathan Gannon's not in that building. If you do, you're completely lost. Jonathan Gannon is 3-12 now in the NFC West, and this team is talented enough, obviously super banged up, and that's why I was giving him flack. But I can't watch this where the locker room is just completely lost. In my opinion, I don't think they're backed. Kyler Murray's gone. They just tanked his trade value. And we're sitting in a position where we're just cooked. People are praising this man right now because of the fact that they just want to lose games. So I just don't understand. If you do not pack up Jonathan Gannon, I am going to be so frustrated for a long time. I think he can win. I wouldn't be just, like, obviously, last week, I was like, hey, there's no way, you got to give him another season. If it happens, it has to be under the perfect circumstance. If Drew Petzing is back with Jonathan Gannon, I think a lot of Cardinals fans are going to tune out. But Jonathan Gannon, if I'm the owner today and you can't right this ship, obviously you have leeway till the end of the year. You have the leeway. You have the chance to right this ship. Go ahead. Go pile on 5 wins and show me why you deserve to be a head coach in the NFL. Go get to 8. That's basically almost winning out. Go ahead. Show me why you deserve to be a head coach. If you don't, you're out of here. Schedule's difficult. I get that. Team, super banged up, get that. But you chose a backup quarterback with your job on the line, back Drew Petzing with your job on the line, and you decided to rock with what we got. This is where we're at. Kyler's on IR, can't save you now. Now he has to sit for the rest of the year. He's going to be gone. Very interesting. And I think that Gannon, Petzing, and Kyler all got to go in 2026. Kyler would have been the guy I would have loved to keep, but that is not in the cards anymore. And that's thanks to the Cardinals, and we can thank them for that. So with that being said, that is going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Rant to me down in the comment section below. The Cardinals are pissing everybody off. I know they're pissing you off. They're pissing me off. And we're in such a bad position, but we'll see what happens in 2026. With that being said, that is going to wrap it up, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It is much love from me. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.